is one of the longest tenured in the ACC right now. Just what you can say about the brand that the Atlantic Coast Conference has brought to football, and just what you've seen going up against the teams that you've had from year in and year out as one of the coaches that has had a lot of time in.
Right, it's interesting. I spent 8 years in the Big Ten before coming here. Obviously as a defensive coordinator, not a head coach, but now 8 years in the ACC, and I personally, and again, it's no slam to the Big Ten all, because it's a heck of a conference as well. But I look at the quality of players in the ACC, and maybe it's because it stretches down the Atlantic Coast, the Atlantic Coast from Miami up to Boston. But just the quality of athletes, it's different. And I look at it in the defense perspective. Some of the receivers that we got to defend, I felt like we didn't have to defend that. Back in the day, in the Big Ten. And then I think when you look at the quarterbacks, I think we had 12 different quarterbacks start in the NFL from the ACC last year. That's impressive. We got one right next door, Kenny Pickett. But I just think the quality of quarterback. We know the game starts with the quarterback play, correct? You can have a left arm or a center position or defensive tackle. But when you talk, college football and some of the best football, it comes to quarterbacks. You look at Trevor Lawrence and all the quarterbacks that the ACC has produced. I look back in the Big Ten and look at, we had one of the premier guys in Kirk Cousins. But when you look at the Big Ten in the last, really 16 years, who are those guys that are starting the NFL? Kirk Cousins is probably the most popular one that you think of at this point. I may miss somebody, but no disrespect.